This invisible burden, my dear friend, leaves you feeling utterly depleted, a quiet exhaustion deep in your bones. It's a weariness that words often fail to fully capture. You pour your heart and soul into others, giving endlessly, yet somehow you remain unseen, your efforts often unacknowledged. You feel like a well constantly drawn from now. There's a persistent confusion, a nagging question: why do I feel so drained, even when I'm trying my best to make everyone happy and keep the peace? This feeling is real. You silence your own voice, dim your light, all in the name of keeping peace, of avoiding conflict. But this peace comes at an immense, often unbearable, personal cost always. This pattern of overgiving and underreceiving creates a silent scream within your soul. You yearn to be nurtured, to feel valued, just as you value others so deeply, truly. It's a habit, a deeply ingrained pattern of thought that tells you your worth is tied to how much you sacrifice and please others. We learned this, but we can unlearn it now. Know that you are not alone in this journey. Many hearts carry this same quiet ache, this beautiful desire to give, but also to be whole and full within themselves always. Today, we will gently explore the roots of this emotional drain. We'll uncover the beliefs that keep you tethered to this cycle of self-neglect and overwhelm that you feel. We will shift from this place of depletion to one of loving self-nourishment, learning to say yes to ourselves with grace and firm conviction. Your energy truly matters. My promise to you is clarity and a path to reclaim your vibrant inner light. We will lovingly release what no longer serves, making space for the joy you truly deserve now. This quiet exhaustion, my dear one, stems from a powerful yet often hidden belief that we must earn our place, our love, our very existence through constant giving and sacrifice. It's a learned pattern. Deep within, many of us carry the old story that our worth is directly tied to how much we do for others, how much we please, how much we anticipate their needs before our own. We were taught, perhaps subtly, perhaps explicitly, that to be loved, to be accepted, we needed to be good, and good often meant prioritizing everyone else's comfort. This led us to a profound misunderstanding. We began to confuse true, unconditional love with submission, with the endless act of making ourselves smaller to fit into others' expectations. You see, darling heart, this isn't a flaw in your being. It's a pattern, a blueprint imprinted on your mind, telling you that external approval is the essential fuel for your inner garden. You've been seeking validation outside yourself, believing that if others are happy, then surely you must be safe, loved, and deserving of a peaceful, joyful existence on this earth. This silent agreement with self-neglect has taught you to silence your voice, to dim your unique light, fearing that expressing your true needs might somehow disrupt the delicate balance. The fear of being seen as selfish or difficult becomes a powerful internal censor, preventing you from setting healthy boundaries or simply saying no when your soul truly yearns for it. But here is the profound truth, the aha moment I want you to embrace. This pattern is not a personal failing. It is a universal human experience, a collective wound we can heal together. Many have walked this path, feeling the same invisible burden, the same quiet exhaustion. You are not alone in having adopted this belief system. It's deeply ingrained in our societies. Now you understand the why. This clarity is your first step towards freedom. It's the moment you realize that what was learned can absolutely be unlearned with love and gentle persistence. This pattern of sacrificing your inner peace for external harmony is a habit of thought, not an unchangeable decree. You hold the power to gently reprogram your own beautiful mind now. Your worth, my dear, is inherent. It is not something you earn through endless giving or sacrifice. You are worthy simply because you exist, a magnificent expression of divine love and light. You do not need to justify your boundaries. You do not need external approval to tend to your own inner garden. Your needs are valid, and your well-being is a sacred priority always. This understanding opens the door. It allows us to step away from guilt and into a space of loving self-care, where every yes to yourself is a celebration of your unique, beautiful spirit. But now, my dear, let's truly examine the invisible ledger of your heart. How many times have you silenced your own gentle voice just to maintain a fragile external peace around you, darling? Did you confuse genuine love with endless submission, believing that your worth was directly tied to how much you sacrificed for the happiness and comfort of others always? Think back, my friend. How often did you say yes when your entire being yearned to scream a resounding, liberating no from the depths of your tired soul? Do you remember the quiet ache in your chest, the subtle resentment that began to build when your needs were perpetually placed last on your own priority list always. Did you ever lose a piece of yourself, a vibrant spark of your true essence, while tirelessly trying to mold into someone else's ideal image of perfection for them? Consider the friendships, the relationships, where you were always the giver, the fixer, the listener, but rarely, if ever, truly received the same loving energy back. How many dreams did you defer? How many passions did you postpone, convinced that tending to everyone else's garden was somehow more important than your own growth? Did you often feel a profound sense of exhaustion, not just physical, but a deep soul weariness, despite your best efforts to make everyone around you truly happy? Have you ever felt a pang of guilt, a sudden wave of shame, simply for considering your own desires, for wanting to prioritize your own well being and inner peace? Do you recognize the pattern of seeking external validation, needing constant approval from others to feel a sense of security, worthiness, or genuine self love inside? This silent agreement with self neglect has a profound cost. It slowly erodes your confidence and chips away at your ability to trust your own inner wisdom and light. You began to doubt your intuition, believing that others knew better what was good for you, allowing their opinions to overshadow your heart's truest, deepest desires. This constant need to justify your existence, to prove your value through endless giving, leaves you feeling perpetually inadequate and never quite enough as you are. And in this process, my love, you might have forgotten who you truly are, the magnificent, unique being you were before the world began to tell you who to become for it. How many times have you felt invisible, even amidst a crowd, because your light was dimmed not to outshine, not to bother, not to stand out too much for anyone? Do you confuse love with submission? Do you feel you must beg for attention or affection, believing true love demands constant sacrifice of your very own self? Do you fear loneliness so deeply that you prefer draining company, a connection that diminishes you, just to avoid facing the quiet solitude of being with yourself? How often have you found yourself in relationships where giving was one-sided, where your emotions were minimized, and your needs were continuously ignored by all? Do you recall who you were before you lost yourself in the ceaseless attempt to please everyone, to be everything for others and nothing enough for your true self? This pattern of self-sacrifice, though born of a generous heart, created an emotional addiction, a dependence on being needed to feel truly valid and worthy. You became an emotional chameleon, changing your colors, your opinions, your desires just to fit in, to be accepted, to avoid being rejected by anyone around you. The fear of disappointing someone, of being judged as selfish, or of not being loved became a powerful engine driving your daily choices and your actions today. Have you grown accustomed to ignoring your body's signals, exhaustion, anxiety, irritability, as mere inconveniences on your path of total and endless self-giving? This is the silent cost, the invisible price you have paid for believing your worth lies only in your capacity to serve and endlessly please everyone around you. Your vital energy, meant to nourish your dreams and your own joy, was diverted to sustain the expectations and well-being of others, leaving you depleted inside. You find yourself in a vicious cycle of exhaustion and seeking approval, always chasing recognition that, deep down, can only truly come from your own beautiful self. This accounting of pain reveals a truth. You have abandoned yourself, neglecting the sacred temple that is your being, for a peace that was never truly yours to keep. The inner child within you, yearning for unconditional love and security, has been silenced and set aside, waiting for your own voice and loving embrace to nurture it. Your soul yearns for freedom, to express its authenticity, to dance to the rhythm of its own melody, without the constant worry of pleasing an external audience. The invisible weight you carry, this burden that drains you, is the echo of all the yeses you gave to others while saying a painful no to your own true essence. You feel exhausted, not from doing too much, but from doing too much for others and too little for yourself, creating a profound imbalance in your vital energy. This is the moment to recognize these patterns, to bring them into the light of consciousness, without judgment, just with the compassion of one who understands and seeks healing. Are you ready to stop confusing love with sacrifice? Ready to free yourself from the fear of loneliness that ties you to situations draining your precious energy? Preventive denial here is crucial. Loving yourself is not selfishness. It's the foundation for truly loving others healthily without completely depleting your spirit. Setting boundaries is not being cold or insensitive. It's an act of self-love, a declaration that you value your peace, your time, and your energy as real priorities. Saying no to what doesn't serve you is saying a powerful yes to your well being, to your joy, to the life you truly deserve to experience fully and freely now. The fear of being too much or not enough are two sides of the same coin, limiting beliefs preventing you from living your full, authentic, and magnificent truth. Do you allow yourself to feel the righteous anger, the legitimate frustration that arises when your boundaries are invaded or your needs are continuously ignored? Or do you bury them deep down, fearing that expressing them might cause conflict, disapproval, or worse yet, the dreaded loneliness you seek to avoid at all costs? The truth is, this peace you so desperately chase by self annihilation is a mirage. It's a superficial calm that hides a whirlwind of unprocessed emotions within. Your soul is calling for rescue, a return home to your own heart, where validation and unconditional love already reside, waiting to be joyfully rediscovered by you. This is the time to take inventory, to clearly see what this pattern has cost your vitality, your authenticity, and your ability to enjoy a truly full and rich life. You deserve more than crumbs of attention and stolen moments of joy between acts of self sacrifice. You deserve the abundance of a life lived authentically for yourself. Realize that this pain is not a sign of weakness, but a powerful call from your soul to awaken, to honor your existence, and to reclaim your own inherent strength. Each time you silence yourself, you deny yourself the opportunity to be seen and loved for who you truly are, not for the version you created just to please others. The exhaustion you feel is the cry of your body and mind begging for a change, for a new pattern, for a new way of relating to yourself with loving kindness now. You have the inalienable right to be yourself, to have your own desires, to express your opinions, and to prioritize your own happiness and well being always, dear one. There is no need to justify your worth. Your very existence is proof enough that you are worthy of love, respect, and joy without needing to do anything to earn it. This diagnosis isn't meant to make you feel guilty, but to give you clarity so you can make conscious, loving choices that propel you forward on your healing journey. Healing begins when you allow yourself to see the truth, however uncomfortable it may seem, and decide it's time to change this pattern to truly liberate yourself. Are you ready to stop punishing yourself for wanting to be happy? To stop feeling guilty for prioritizing your own mental and emotional health in your life first? Liberation comes from within, dear soul, not from external approval, but from your firm decision to embrace, love, and prioritize yourself unconditionally right now. Every unshed tear, every unspoken word, every boundary not set contributed to the invisible weight you feel, to the exhaustion that consumes you even today. But know that all this can change, and change begins with your intention, with your willingness to see yourself with eyes of love and compassion as you truly deserve. You are not alone on this journey of self-discovery and healing. Many of us carry these same patterns, and together we can dismantle them with love and wisdom now. Identification is the first step toward transformation. By recognizing these symptoms within you, you are opening the door to your soul's true and lasting liberation. What is the real cost you have paid for trying to be what others expect of you? Your inner peace, your genuine joy, your own unique and precious identity, darling. This is an invitation to look at yourself with radical honesty, but always with a heart full of forgiveness and understanding for the journey that brought you here. You have the power to break this cycle, to rewrite your story, to create a new pattern of self-love and respect that honors the incredible person you truly are inside. Embrace this clarity, my love. It is a precious gift that will guide you out of the confusion's darkness and into the bright light of your own truth and deep worthiness. How often have you felt unappreciated, even after giving your utmost, because what you offered wasn't truly what filled your own inner being with light and joy? Do you confuse the peace of avoiding conflict with the true serenity that comes from an aligned soul, from a heart that allows itself to be authentic and fully alive? This is the time to stop counting what you've lost and start dreaming of what you can gain by prioritizing yourself, your freedom, your joy, and your lasting inner peace. Your soul was not made to be an empty vessel, constantly being filled by the demands of others. It was made to overflow with its own unique and radiant inner light. The pain you feel is a messenger, a gentle guide pointing to the areas of your life that cry out for attention, for healing, and for a deeper, more profound self-love. Let this accounting reveal not a flaw, but a monumental opportunity for transformation, to reconnect with your inner strength and unwavering personal resilience. This recognition is an act of courage, a powerful first step to untie the invisible bonds that tie you to a past of self-negligence and of consuming, quiet exhaustion. Your healing journey has already begun the moment you allowed yourself to ask these questions and feel the answers echoing in your heart, releasing the old inner pain. Write in the comments, I deserve, if you commit to your healing and to releasing these patterns that keep you from shining in your fullness today and always, dear one. Leave peace in the comments if you choose to release what hurts you, making space for the serenity and joy that are yours by divine and loving right in your life now. Now, darling heart, let's turn our gaze inward. The true healing, the lasting transformation you seek, isn't found in changing others, but in lovingly changing yourself from within. Understand this deeply. Your path to peace is not about making others finally see your worth. It's about you recognizing and embracing your own magnificent, inherent value now. Many mistakenly believe that prioritizing their own needs is selfish. But let me assure you, loving yourself is the most selfless act, the foundation for all healthy connections. It's not about becoming cold or indifferent, it's about building a sacred sanctuary within you. This sanctuary radiates genuine love, not obligation, to everyone around you. Putting your needs first isn't a sign of ego. It's a profound declaration of self-respect, a clear statement that your well-being is sacred, a non-negotiable part of your life. You do not need to justify your boundaries to anyone. Your heart knows what it needs to thrive, and honoring that truth is a powerful act of love for yourself and others too. And let's be clear, setting loving limits does not make you a bad person. It makes you a whole person, someone who understands the sacred balance of giving and receiving fully. Some might fear that saying no will lead to loneliness, but the truth is, saying no to what drains you opens the door to authentic connections that truly nourish your soul. True connection blossoms when you are your authentic self, not when you shrink or pretend to be someone else. Embrace your truth. It draws genuine love, not fear or rejection. This journey isn't about becoming harsh or unfeeling. It's about cultivating a compassionate firmness, a gentle strength that honors your inner peace above all else always. The idea that you must sacrifice your happiness for others is an old, weary belief. It's time to release it, to step into the radiant truth of your own joyful, full existence. You are not here to earn love. You are here to experience it, to embody it. And that experience begins with the generous, unwavering love you give to your own precious self. Releasing what no longer serves isn't abandonment, it's liberation. It's creating sacred space in your heart for the new, for the joy, for the abundant life you truly deserve. This moment marks a virata, the turning point where you choose to reclaim your power. You choose to heal, to honor yourself, and to step into your authentic, beautiful light. It's a decision to stop seeking validation outside, and instead to find that unwavering approval within the loving sanctuary of your own heart. This is where true peace resides. Do not confuse this with ego or self-absorption. This is profound self-care, a vital step toward becoming a beacon of love, capable of truly uplifting those around you now. Your radiant light is not meant to be dimmed. It's meant to shine brightly, illuminating your path and inspiring others to find their own authentic inner glow and power. And yes, there might be resistance from those accustomed to your old patterns. But remember, their reaction is about them, not a reflection of your inherent worth, dear one. You are learning to speak your truth, to honor your soul's whispers. This takes courage, yes, but it's a courage that will lead you to unparalleled freedom and inner peace. This isn't about burning bridges. It's about lovingly, consciously building new, stronger foundations for your relationships, rooted in mutual respect and clear boundaries. You don't need to be harsh or aggressive. A calm, firm no spoken from a place of love for yourself is far more powerful than any argument or endless justification today. The healing begins when you decide that your peace is non-negotiable, when you commit to nurturing your inner garden with the same love you've poured into others always. This is the moment to choose yourself, not with guilt, but with a profound sense of rightness. Your well-being is paramount. It's the source of your true strength always. Release the belief that you must be everything to everyone. You are enough just as you are, with your own unique needs, desires, and beautiful, authentic imperfections. Let go of the fear of disappointment. The only disappointment that truly matters is the one you inflict upon yourself by denying your own soul its rightful nourishment now. This virata is your sacred invitation to break free from the invisible chains of expectation and step into the boundless freedom of your own authentic, powerful self. Your strength lies not in enduring pain, but in wisely choosing to release it. in choosing to honor your vital energy and direct it towards your own joyful growth always. You are learning to say a resounding yes to your own soul, to your own dreams, to your own well being. This is an act of profound self love and radical liberation. The universe supports you in this courageous journey. Every step you take towards self honor is met with loving energy, guiding you to your highest good and true peace. You are not abandoning others by choosing yourself. You are showing them, by example, the path to self respect and the profound joy that comes from living authentically. This change isn't a quick fix. It's a gentle unfolding, a daily practice of choosing love over fear, of choosing your peace over external approval, one loving step at a time. Do not fear the unknown that comes with change. Embrace it as an adventure, a magnificent opportunity to discover depths of joy and strength you never knew you possessed. The universe is conspiring in your favor. Your healing is not just for you, it sends ripples of positive energy into the world, inspiring a healthier, more loving collective. You are releasing the burden of perceived obligation, trading it for the lightness of genuine, heartfelt connection, rooted in mutual respect and authentic self expression. This Virata is your declaration of independence, a sacred vow to yourself that you will no longer betray your own heart for the sake of external harmony or acceptance. You are worthy of receiving as much as you give. Allow yourself to be nurtured, to be cherished, to be loved, not for what you do, but for who you exquisitely are, my dear. Remember, your journey is unique. Be patient with yourself, offer yourself grace, and celebrate every small victory as you lovingly reclaim your authentic power and peace. The quiet exhaustion will begin to lift as you make space for your own needs. Your inner well will begin to replenish, overflowing with vibrant, life-affirming energy now. This new path might feel unfamiliar at first, even a little challenging, but trust your inner wisdom. It knows the way home, back to the loving core of your beautiful self. You are not walking away from love. You are walking towards a deeper, more profound form of it, one that starts and ends with your own sacred, cherished being always. So breathe deeply, my love. Feel the shift within you. This is the beginning of your liberation, the dawn of a new era where your well-being takes center stage truly. Let go of the need to explain or justify. Simply be authentic, be true to yourself. This is your most powerful statement, your most profound act of self-love, darling. Your boundaries are not walls, they are sacred gateways, protecting your energy and inviting only the highest forms of love and respect into your magnificent life today. This is your permission slip to be fully and gloriously yourself, without apology, without guilt. Your worth is inherent, eternal, and absolutely undeniable, my dear. Embrace this Virata with an open heart. The path ahead is one of joy, peace, and profound self-discovery. You are ready, you are worthy, you are loved always. Agra mu coração, que deciso foi tomada, que vou querer escolher e acute horror essa nova verdade cada célula do seu ser. Prepare-se para a cura. Eu o convido a respirar profundamente comigo, sentindo o ar por o preencher seus pulmões, e soltar o que já não serve. Sinta essa leveza seu peito. Coloque sua mão direita sobre o coração. Sinta as batidas suaves e firmes. E acute o ritmo de sua vida, a melodia de sua essência mais pura e divina. Sinto. Conecte-se com esse espaço sagrado dentro de você, o lugar onde reside sua verdade, sua força inabalável e seu poder ilimitado de transformação. Sinta, permita que o calor de sua palma transmita amor e acolhimento para cada parte do seu ser. Você está seguro, você está amparado, você está em casa agra. Feche os olhos suavemente, se sentir confortável. Deixe de lado qualquer expectativa e apenas esteja presente neste momento de cura profunda e genuína. Este cute o seu momento de virada, de declarar ao universo e a si mesmo a nova realidade que você escolhe viver, e cute ato de coragem e de profundo amor. A ferramenta que usarmos e cute a mais poderosa de todas, a sua própria voz, a sua intenção, e a formação que irá ressoar como a verdade do seu coração agra. Repita comigo, em voz alta ou em silêncio, mas sentindo cada palavra vibrar em seu ser. Deixe penetrar profundamente em sua alma, curando velhas feridas. EUMEAMOEME APROVO EXATIMENT COMOSU. Sinto a força de sa verdade. Permita que ela dissolva qualquer dúvida, qualquer medo, qualquer julgamento antigo. EUMEAMOEME APROVO EXATIMENT COMOSU. Não há necessidade de justificativas, de sacrificios ou de validação externa. Sua essência e acute amor puro divino. Sinto sensasodum peso, sendo dos seus ombros, como si correntes invisives estivessem se soltando, liberando vocer de antigas abrigaços e culpas. A cami sua mente, deix que essa formação seja única voz que vocer uve. Ela e acute a sua verdade, o seu diarito inalienável, a sua liberdade reconquistada. EUME APROVO EXATMENT COMOSU. Respire fundo e sinta essa verdade se espalhar por todo o seu corpo, de ponta dos pés ao topo de sua cabeça. Sinto calor no coração ao se perder por todas as vezes que vocer se negligência, que se coloco segundo plano. Está tudo bem, vocer está aprendendo. Vocer meres tudo o amor do universo, e ele começa como amor que vocer se dá. Vocer acute digno, vocer acute sufficient, vocer acute uma maravilha constante evolução. EUME APROVO EXATMENT COMOSU. Repita mais uma vez, sentindo a plenitude de sua declaração. Deix que ela seja sua nova canção, o seu mantra. Liberte-se de necessidade de ser perfeito, de agradar a todos, de se moldar as expectativas alheias. Sua autenticidade e acute o seu maior presente ao mundo. Essa formação acute achave para reprogramar seu padrão mental, para curar a criança interior que busca amor e aprovação fora de si por tanto tempo, meu amor. Imagine uma luz dourada, suave e curadora, irradiando do seu coração, preenchendo cada espaço que antes sentia vazio ou sobrecarregado. Sinta a paz, essa luz acute o seu amor própria, a sua energia vital que vocer está agradecendo per si mesmo, nutrindo sua alma, sua mente e seu corpo com carinho. EUME APROVO EXATMENT COMOSU. Sinta como de respirar fundo e se acalhar. Vocer acute o seu próprio santuário, a sua fonte inescatável de paz. Cada célula do seu corpo está agora absorvendo essa verdade, essa permissão para ser, para sentir, para florescer sua plenitude sem culpa ou recio. Vocer não precisa mais justificar sua existência, sua alegria, suas escolhas. Sua simples presença já acute presente, milagre a ser celebrado sempre. O silêncio pacífico de mente que se aquieta e acute a prova de que vocer está no caminho certo. Permita que essa serenidade se torne sua nova realidade diária. EUME APROVO EXATMENT COMOSU. Deix essa formação ser o seu escudo, o seu guia, a sua bassola interna todas as suas interroços futuras. Vocer está desfazendo anos de condicionamento, de crenças limitantes que o fazem duvidar do seu valor. Hoje vocer escal a verdade, o amor, a liberdade. Sinta o empoderamento de saber que a sua aprovação e a única que realmente importa, e a base para construir uma vida de alegria, abundância e paz interior. EUME APROVO EXATMENT COMOSU. Repita sempre que a dúvida surgir, sempre que a velha voz de culpa tenta retornar. Ela e acute a sua âncora. Esta formação acute a semente de uma nova realidade, jardim de amor própria que vocer está cultivando a cada dia, com paciência, carinho e dedicação pura. Deix que a energia de sua formação o envolve completamente, criando campo de prazo e de amor incondicional ao seu redor. Vocer está seguro e amado. A partir deste momento, vocer escal se tratar como a mesma gentileza, complexa e respeito que oferece aos outros. Vocer acute prioritário sua própria vida. EUME APROVO EXATMENT COMOSU. A cada repetição, sinto a sua força interior se expandir, a sua luz brilhar mais intensamente, sem limites. Vocer está liberando o passado, dissolvendo a necessidade de justificar-se. Sua existência e acute a sua própria justificação, presente para o universo sempre. Este acute o seu auto de libertação, de proclamar sua soberania sobre sua própria mente e coração. Vocer está no controle, e seu controle e acute o amor própria agora. Sinto a alegria de ser vocer, de honrar seus sentimentos, de colocar seus limites com amor e firmeza. Este acute o caminho para a verdadeira e duradoura paz. EUME APROVO EXATMENT COMOSU. Guarde essa sensação, essa verdade seu coração. Ela acute a sua bassola para a cura continua e a felicidade. O clímax de sua cura acontece neste exato instante, na sua decisão consciente de amor e aprovar a si mesmo incondicionalmente para todo o sempre meu amor. Permita que essa nova programação se instale, a como se sinta a transformação. A paz que vocer tanto busco já reside, plena e radiant, dentro de vocer. Do you realize now, my dear, The peace you so desperately sought outside already resides full and radiant within you. It was a hidden treasure, waiting for rediscovery always. Your journey wasn't about changing the outer world, but truly transforming your inner universe. True alchemy always happens in your own heart, dear soul, through self love. Yes. You came seeking others to recognize your worth, to validate your efforts, to finally see your light. But the key to this profound healing was never in their hands, my dear. No. The true goal was for you to recognize your own unquestionable light, to validate every part of your being, to see yourself with the eyes of divine, unconditional love. Always. You wanted to stop feeling exhausted, drained by others' demands, my love. But the cure wasn't for them to stop asking, but for you to stop giving your energy limitlessly. Yes. The exhaustion came not from what they took, but from what you allowed to be taken, without filling your own reservoir of vital energy. Your choice now is sacred, indeed. You sought peace by avoiding conflicts, silencing your truth to please. But this peace was a disguise for your own self-denial, a momentary illusion always, dear one. True peace blossoms when you allow yourself to be authentic, when your inner voice is the strongest melody, not merely an echo of what others expect from your essence. You desired for others to miss you, to notice the void you left by stepping away. But the great turning point is to truly stop missing your own self, my precious love. Stop missing your own presence, your joy, your vital energy that you so gently offered to others, neglecting your own sacred inner temple. Reclaim it now, beloved. The goal was never for others to respect you unconditionally. The true objective was for you to respect yourself so much that disrespect no longer found any space in your life. When you truly honor yourself, you set the standard for others. There's no need to demand respect. It simply flows naturally from your own dignity and deep self-love, dear one. You wanted to be loved, but confused love with submission, with the incessant sacrifice of your own beautiful identity. You loved others more than yourself, isn't it true? This philosophical elevation resides in understanding that the purest and truest love begins and ends within you. It is a river that flows from your own sacred being, dear soul. You don't need to beg for love or external validation from anyone. Your source is inexhaustible and resides in your heart. Embrace this truth and feel the fullness it offers. You clung to situations, people, or old beliefs for fear of loneliness, for fear of being truly alone. But loneliness is an illusion when you have yourself always, my dear. True connection happens first with your inner self. By loving and approving yourself, you attract relationships that mirror this truth, that truly nourish your vibrant soul. You believed you needed to justify every boundary, every no, every decision to prioritize yourself. But your very existence is your own justification, a divine gift now. Your dignity needs no external permission or approval. It is inherent, sacred. Honoring your limits is an act of profound self-love, not selfishness, as you may have thought. Healing and true freedom blossom when you allow yourself, with love and wisdom, to release what no longer serves you, without guilt, just with firm certainty of your worth. The certainty of your unwavering worth, your unique preciousness. This is liberation, the great revelation your soul so longed for to manifest freely in your life, beloved. The universal emotional pain you felt was the echo of a love not given to yourself, of an inner voice silenced, of worthiness not recognized. This is the profound truth. But now you truly understand. Healing isn't about filling a void with others' attention, but about recognizing the fullness that already exists within your own being always. Your light doesn't need to be lit by anyone from outside. It already shines intensely within you, waiting for you to recognize it and allow it to illuminate your unique path. The true magic happens when you stop seeking outside what can only be found in the sacred sanctuary of your heart. This is your personal journey of returning home, beloved. You wanted the world to change so you could feel safe and secure, but the deepest safety comes from your unwavering connection with your own authentic self right now. There is no need to control what others think or feel about you. Your power resides in controlling your own reactions, your own beliefs about your essential, divine worth. Liberation is not about convincing anyone of your importance, my dear. It is about you knowing, in every fiber of your being, that you are important, worthy, and pure love. The fear of loneliness dissolves when you become your own best company, when you find joy and completeness in your own presence, in your own peaceful silence always. Your life transforms when you lovingly change your thoughts about yourself. Begin by loving and approving who you are unconditionally, without reservations or judgments. The pattern of preventive denial you adopted for others, now apply it to yourself. Prevent yourself from denying, diminishing, or sacrificing for anything less than your truth. You are the sacred gardener of your own inner garden, my love. No one else can cultivate it for you. Plant seeds of self-love, joy, and peace in your fertile soil always. The true reward isn't external acceptance, but the profound and unwavering acceptance of your own beautiful self. It is the peace that transcends all human understanding. You are now on the threshold of a new life, where your happiness is your priority, where your energy is sacred, and where your heart is your wisest, most loving guide. The inversion has happened. The focus shifted from what they think of me to what I think of me. This is the true turning point, your genuine and lasting liberation. Feel the lightness that comes with this profound understanding. You no longer need to carry the heavy weight of others' expectations. You are free to be, to love, to flourish. Let this new perception be the foundation for all your future choices, my dear. You are the master of your own reality, the architect of your brightest destiny always. From today, every yes to yourself is a yes to life, to joy, to abundance. Every boundary is an act of love, protecting your sacred inner temple with fierce grace. Write in the comments, I deserve, if you commit to your healing today, to this new perspective of self-love and true freedom in your heart, dear, dear one. Remember, healing isn't a destination, but a continuous journey. And you, my beloved, are more than ready to walk it with love, wisdom, and deep self-compassion always. This profound shift, dear one, marks the dawn of your new life. You are now free from the invisible burdens, embracing a peace that is deep, authentic, and truly your own forevermore. You've reclaimed your inherent wholeness, understanding that your worth is not earned but given by divine right. This sense of completeness fills your soul with radiant joy. Embrace this glorious freedom to be your authentic self, unburdened by external expectations or the need for constant approval. Your spirit soars, light and unhindered now. This journey of self-love has just begun, blossoming within you. Cherish this newfound strength and allow it to guide every choice, every loving interaction you experience. Did you resonate with this reflection today? Tell me, from which city are you listening? Let's connect lovingly in the comments below, sharing our paths of healing together. If this message brought healing to your heart, consider supporting my work with a super thanks. Your generosity allows me to continue sharing these vital teachings of love. Always remember, my dear, self-love is the most powerful cure available to us all. Don't forget to subscribe to ensure you join us for our next empowering healing journey. Each new step you take on this path of self-discovery brings more light. Subscribe now to keep receiving guidance and support as you cultivate your inner garden with grace. I see your beautiful light. I love the magnificent being you are, and I am eternally grateful for this shared moment of profound growth and compassionate self-discovery. Until we meet again, remember to honor your sacred self, prioritize your peace, and live each day with the unwavering certainty of your infinite worth. I am with you always.